Why hosting the Olympics is a double-edged sword. Hosting the Olympic Games is often seen as a prestigious honor, a chance for a city and country to showcase themselves to the world. The Olympics bring global attention, attract tourists, and create a sense of national pride. However, this honor comes with significant challenges and risks, making it a double-edged sword. The Olympics can be a catalyst for economic growth and infrastructure development, but they can also leave behind massive debts, underutilized venues, and social upheaval. This article explores the pros and cons of hosting the Olympics, illustrating why it is both an opportunity and a potential burden for host cities and countries. The appeal of hosting the Olympics. 1. Global exposure and national pride. One of the most compelling reasons for a city or country to bid for the Olympics is the global exposure it brings. The Games are watched by billions of people around the world, providing a unique platform for the host nation to showcase its culture, history, and achievements. For emerging economies, hosting the Olympics can be a way to assert their place on the world stage and demonstrate their capabilities. National pride also plays a significant role. The Olympics often foster a sense of unity and collective identity as citizens come together to support their athletes and celebrate their nation's achievements. The opening and closing ceremonies, in particular, are opportunities for the host country to highlight its cultural heritage and values. 2. Economic boost and job creation. Hosting the Olympics can stimulate the local economy through tourism, construction, and job creation. The influx of visitors during the Games can provide a significant boost to local businesses, particularly in the hospitality and retail sectors. The need for new or upgraded infrastructure, such as stadiums, transportation networks, and accommodations, creates jobs and can lead to long-term economic benefits. The construction of Olympic venues often leads to urban renewal and development projects, which can revitalize neglected areas and improve the quality of life for residents. In some cases, these developments have led to the creation of new business districts, housing, and recreational facilities that benefit the community long after the Games have ended. 3. Legacy of infrastructure and facilities. The infrastructure developed for the Olympics can leave a lasting legacy. Transportation systems, sports venues, and public spaces built or improved for the Games can continue to serve the local population for years to come. For example, the 1992 Barcelona Olympics are often cited as a successful model of how the Games can transform a city, with many of the facilities and infrastructure developed for the event still in use today. In some cases, the Olympics have also led to the creation of new sports programs and facilities that encourage greater participation in sports and physical activity among the local population. This can have long-term health and social benefits, contributing to a more active and engaged community. The dark side of hosting the Olympics. 1. Financial burden and debt. The most significant downside of hosting the Olympics is the financial burden it places on the host city and country. The cost of hosting the Games has skyrocketed in recent decades, with budgets often exceeding initial estimates by billions of dollars. The need to build new venues, upgrade infrastructure, and provide security for the event contributes to these high costs. Many host cities have struggled to recoup the expenses associated with the Olympics, leading to massive debts that take years or even decades to pay off. The 1976 Montreal Olympics, for example, left the city with a debt that took 30 years to fully repay. Similarly, the 2004 Athens Olympics contributed to Greece's financial crisis as the country spent billions on the Games but failed to generate the expected economic benefits. 2. Underutilized and abandoned venues. One of the most visible and troubling legacies of the Olympics is the underutilization or abandonment of venues after the Games. Many cities build state-of-the-art stadiums and facilities specifically for the Olympics, only to find that they have little use for them once the event is over. These white elephants can become financial drains as they require ongoing maintenance but generate little revenue. The iconic Bird's Nest Stadium in Beijing, built for the 2008 Olympics, is a prime example. Despite its architectural grandeur, the stadium has struggled to find a regular use and has become a costly symbol of the city's Olympic legacy. Similarly, many of the venues from the 2016 Rio Olympics have fallen into disrepair, with some being abandoned altogether. Had 3. Social displacement and inequality. The construction and preparation for the Olympics can lead to social displacement and exacerbate inequality. In some cases, residents are forcibly relocated to make way for Olympic venues and infrastructure projects, often with little compensation or support. This can disrupt communities and displace vulnerable populations, leading to social unrest and long-term resentment. The 2016 Rio Olympics, for example, saw thousands of people evicted from their homes to make way for Olympic facilities and infrastructure. Many of these individuals were relocated to areas with fewer services and opportunities, exacerbating social and economic inequalities in the city. 4. Environmental impact. The environmental impact of hosting the Olympics is another significant concern. The construction of venues, transportation systems, and accommodations can lead to deforestation, pollution, and habitat destruction. The influx of visitors and the increased demand for resources during the Games can strain local ecosystems and contribute to long-term environmental degradation. While some host cities have made efforts to incorporate sustainability into their Olympic plans, the overall environmental footprint of the Games remains substantial. The 2014 Sochi Olympics, for instance, were criticized for their environmental impact, as the construction of facilities in ecologically sensitive areas led to significant damage to local habitats. Balancing the benefits and risks. Given the significant challenges and risks associated with hosting the Olympics, it is essential for potential host cities and countries to carefully weigh the benefits against the potential drawbacks. Successful Olympic Games require careful planning, realistic budgeting, and a clear vision for how the event will contribute to long-term goals. Some cities have adopted innovative approaches to mitigate the risks of hosting the Olympics. For example, the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics plan to use existing facilities wherever possible, reducing the need for costly new construction. Similarly, the 2024 Paris Olympics aim to be the most sustainable games ever, with a focus on minimizing environmental impact and maximizing social benefits. Conclusion. Hosting the Olympics is a double-edged sword that offers both opportunities and challenges. While the Games can bring global recognition, economic benefits, and a lasting legacy of infrastructure, they also come with significant financial, social, and environmental risks. For cities and countries considering a bid for the Olympics, it is crucial to approach the endeavor with careful planning, realistic expectations, and a commitment to maximizing the positive impacts while minimizing the negative ones. The key to a successful Olympic legacy lies in striking the right balance between ambition and prudence, ensuring that the benefits of hosting the Games outweigh the costs for both the host city and its citizens.